Okay, we're here with Ashley Williams, and you wrote, directed, and starred in the movie Meats.
I sure did. Produced it. I lugged the gear. I, held my own broom.
And when you came up with this story, when you were writing it, even though we talked to you about it before, but this is something different. So, how did you come up with the idea for Meats?
Well, let's see. Do I do the short version or the long version? I've always been really, I've always carried a lot of guilt regarding the food that I eat. I'm trying to block out the light. Oh, there we go. I'm just going to let it fly. Yeah, I've always felt so guilty about the food that I eat and my love of meat. And so I started a few years ago reading a lot about that. And I read Jonathan Safran Foer's book, Eating Animals, and a bunch of Michael Pollan's book. And then I read a book by Camus Davis called Killing It, which is about a female butcher. And I thought that was kind of a fun idea, like a woman like cutting up stuff. Like meat. I was just very into that idea. So I decided I sort of enrolled myself in this little directing program that I had made myself. And I would assign myself one short a week to write. And this was one of the shorts that I wrote.
And and then you were acting in it as well and directing. How was doing both at the same time?
I mean, I tried to get a more famous actress, but I couldn't afford anyone. I was the only one that was available, willing to work after hours, because we shot like in this butcher shop from 8 p.m. The butcher shop was open all day and then closed at 8, and we were in at 8:01, like carting our stuff in, and then we had to be out by 5 so that they could clean because they were opening at 7 a.m. or something.
And you said before that the butcher was not an actor, right?
No, the butcher was not an actor. He was a real butcher. His name.
Talking about that to someone the other day, they mentioned it to me, like, "Oh, that guy was good." I was like, "Yeah, I if you were watching the other interview, he wasn't an actor." And they're like, "Really?"
He was not an actor. So, because it was really important that we respectfully and responsibly, broke down this animal. So that's not something that I know how to teach an actor how to do. I don't have that kind of training. So this guy was awesome. I mean, he'd never acted before. He'd never done anything before. So I made him rehearse with me, which was hilarious. I had like my babysitter of one of my 5-year-old's French tutor came. She was a babysitter, and she was so sweet. She sat there and was like unbooked. And the two like running lines. This poor guy. I was like, this guy, I feel so bad for him. But he was such a sport about it. I mean, so lovely. And he kept saying, like, I want to make sure that I do the meat properly. Like, he was like really worried, wanted to make sure that it was done perfectly. And it was. He did an amazing job. Yeah. So it was awesome.
And you filmed in New York, right?
Yeah, in Chelsea Market.
Yeah, not too far from here. A little bit, but not. So you've been out on the West Coast, and right now you're working again?
I'm in Canada. I've escaped the United States of America.
Yeah. How are you doing up there? Are you okay up there?
I mean, I really love it here. It's the COVID cases are a lot lower, so it just feels like I've got these 2 little kids, and they get their hands and their mouths on everything. Yeah. So I just feel less worried here, So yeah, I'm just gonna try to work as much as there's nothing as shooting in California, So
no, right now.
Yeah, so I'm just here trying to get jobs. If anyone would like to hire me, I'm fully available.
Have you been writing more?
Yeah, I'm writing a TV show right now. Okay. It's a 6-episode series. It might end up being 8 episodes. I don't know. I'm bad at it, but it's cool. I've got like in our little like guest room, I've got the whole wall is just covered in. Actually, I can show you.
No, yeah.
Don't know how messy my house is, but I've got here. Oops, I'm like turning on the lights here. these are all 6 episodes, and
Oh,
all
wow.
my index. One of these index cards is like a scene.
Oh, wow.
So it's going really, really well. It's super fun. And then this is my boneyard. I don't know what to do with these things. But this is when you drive up to the house, this is the first thing you see. And I feel like people are going to think it's a brilliant mind, except her mind is not. Her mind is not brilliant. But anyway, so I'm having so much fun doing that. I love writing.
Absolutely.
So it's going really well. Yeah.
How was the film Meets doing? It was playing in festivals, and did it continue to play during all this, or was it kind of stop? Or?
No, we've done like 50 festivals. It's kind of a bummer year to have a. It just means I have to write something else. You know, I need to get another short on the festival circuit. You know, festivals are one of those things like. It's just really fun when you can be together. You know.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So I would like to be able to have that experience of like going and sitting in a theater and getting to watch it, you know, with a bunch of people. That sounds really fun. I got to do Sundance, which was amazing.
Yeah. That's a great experience.
So I'll have to just write something else. Yeah, it was good.
I was a friend of mine actually, he said he went to Sundance and he was in the theater and he saw your film and he loved it. But he said he was there and he saw your thing and everything. So he's like he fell in love with the film. He's like that was one of his favorites there at Sundance this year.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that was funny because I was randomly talking to him about it, and we were randomly talking about Sundance, and I said, oh yeah, I said Ashley Williams had a short film there, and he's like, wait a minute, I saw that, I was in the theater, I was sitting in the theater watching it, so it's a small world. Do you have anything that you want to promote out there, or you want to anyone to see anything that do you have any new things out?
You mean, I did another short film called Stud Boob. And I did it with my sister, Kimberly Williams Paisley. And that's also on the festival circuit right now, which has been really fun. So it'd be cool if people check that out. It was actually, I didn't direct it. It was directed by a woman named Shayna Feinberg, who's a good friend of mine. So check that one out. I'm in it and I wrote it.
Great.
Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah. I'm kind of laying low right now.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thanks for joining us here for a few minutes. And, we can't wait till Saturday where we're streaming all the films and have our little award show. And even though, we wish everyone was, everyone I talked to were like, oh, I wish we were in Asbury Park right now. I'm like, I know. And it's still nice out.
Yeah, it'd be so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, absolutely. Well, thanks so much.
It's really nice to see you. Thank you. All right. We'll talk soon.
Absolutely. Thanks so much.
Have a good one. Bye.
You too. Bye.